Hello everyone, I am Carrie Lendo. I am a vintage dealer on Etsy, eBay, and Mercari. Dabble in some designer and some newer items as well. Today I have a new video for me. It's a what sold video, which I like watching what sold videos, but it's just not as exciting to make. You know, when you have a big thrift haul, it's so fun, you're so excited, you want to show stuff off, and it's really just what I want to do in real life, which is talk about the stuff I found at the thrift store and how cheap it was. I thought I'd do one because I like watching them and it's informative. So hopefully you learn a little bit about what's selling right now. So this is for the first 2 weeks of September, the 1st to the 14th. And I sell mostly clothing and jewelry, as you'll see, but there are some other items splashed in. The first thing I sold was this USC sweatshirt, which I found at the bins. It's vintage, kind of mock neck sweatshirt, real cool. Did have some spots on it. The bins aren't giving you as much time. It's at my bins at least, you do not have enough time to go through every bin before they close it up to clean. So I'm basically just taking as much as I can and I'll sort through it later, and I've had to get rid of some things. But you know, it's so cheap and it goes to charity. Not mad about it. This sweatshirt, it just sold for $25 plus shipping, although I think I had to pay a little more in shipping, but still happy about it. Next, we have this pumpkin shirt, but there were some stains on the back that I could not get out, but I sold it just for $18. It was a nice quick flip, and I love Halloween, so happy to sell it. Next, we have a rare home good from me. This is a cake stand I found in Big Bear. I paid a little bit more than I would normally pay. I think I paid like $5 for it, but I was just really excited to be thrifting. I love thrifting in small towns. This sold for $29 plus shipping, although I did absorb some of the shipping price into the item, so probably it sold more for like $24 plus shipping. Next, we have this amazing Lands, L-A-N-Z, which is a great brand, but the resale value isn't as much as it really should be for how quality and how beautiful their pieces are. And this is a wool dress, and I had this forever. I think I had this for over a year, and it sold for $33 plus shipping. It did have a little bit of damage, but I checked in with the buyer. I like to check in if there's damage just to make sure they looked at all the photos and read the description, because not everyone does. And they did, and they were happy with it and excited for it. So I was happy. So we have this exquisite, beautiful turquoise brooch. It was signed, but I couldn't identify the signature, so I couldn't really list the maker or the tribe, but it was turquoise and red coral, and it sold for $77, which is great, but it sadly, to no one's fault of their own, it sold to now Northern California where the fires are and has not been delivered yet. It actually had something I'd never seen before. They wanted new delivery instructions. So what I think happened is they're not delivering there right now, but you can enter online an address for them to ship it to now. So that was interesting. Next, I have the silver heart pin. This was in a lot of jewelry. I like to buy lots offline, or sometimes at thrift stores you'll see bags, or at flea market, bags of jewelry, which I love to buy. This only sold for $17, which is fine. It was more of a plain piece, still beautiful, and was happy to ship it out. Next, we have a double order of rings. This is from a repeat customer, which is great. I gave her a small discount because she was buying multiple pieces. It's like a brutalist ring, and this copper and silver ring, which I've had for a long time. The copper-esque ring sold for $24, and the brutalist ring sold for $45. Next, we have this lot of alpaca silver bracelets. It's a nickel blend, really cool, kind of like a dulled silver appearance. I always fall for buying lots of this or buying these, and sometimes it sells real quick, and sometimes it doesn't. And I always say I'm never gonna buy it again, and then I buy a huge lot. So these are just 3 purple bracelets, but I just got a message. I sent some of the right ones, some of the wrong ones. I don't know. I was just like, here are 3 purple ones together. So next time you make a mistake, just know everyone does it. And luckily I still have the 3 white. I still have the right ones, and I'm gonna mail them out today, and I'm not gonna lose too much money, but I will have to pay shipping twice. Next, we have this Chico's bracelet, kind of a fun charm bracelet. I bought a lot of Chico's. I bought a bag of Chico's jewelry, which did not do as well as I thought, but I've made my money back already, just not a huge profit. And so this sold for $30 plus shipping. Next, we have another Halloween piece. Ugh, I love Halloween pieces. This is a little ghost turtleneck. I was actually sad I didn't get to wear this, but it sold for $22 plus shipping. Next, also during my sale, I sold this really cool buffalo necklace. It was pewter. It's from Avon. It was on sale, so I only sold it for $19, but I get this lot of animal jewelry that's been doing really well, and I'm making a really good return on it, and it's just a really cool piece, so I'm happy. Speaking of happy, next I sold this happy face ring. I sold it for $35 plus shipping. So cute, so cool. Next I have this men's pearl staff, just a light blue gingham. I found this at the bins. Actually, there were two there and I only took one. I wish I would have got them both. The one had more of a ring around the collar, but I probably could have gotten it out. It sold for $31 plus shipping, and I wish I would have gotten the second one, but you live and you learn with vintage. Next, I have this amazing building print shirt. This is actually, it was damaged, but I still bought it because it was just so cool. Art Deco, purple and pink mod kind of shirt. It had some holes and some fading, but the holes were kind of hidden. I only sold it for $16, but I knew I could flip it very quickly for $16, which wasn't a huge profit, but was a profit. And sometimes I just love saving a piece. That's super cool. Next we have just this cute little small size green ring. This only sold for $16 and I was running a sale. I think $16 was the price after the sale. It was missing 2 stones though, so that's why I sold it for so little. It was still pretty. Next we have this really cool Mexican art glass bracelet. I had this forever. I could not sell it. I thought it was so cool. It was so funky. It was such a good statement piece. Couldn't sell it. This was during my Labor Day sale, so I only sold it for $29, I believe, plus shipping. But, I made a profit on it. It just took a while. Next, also during my Labor Day sale, this gorgeous 70s blue gown. Got this from the bins, not too long, probably only had it a month. This sold a sale price of $39 plus shipping. Next, also during my Labor Day sale, I sold these turquoise earrings to this repeat customer who's one of my top customers, and these were on sale for $25 or $26. Next, we have this super amazing Dwight Yoakam jacket. It's from the Academy of Country Music. It's this corduroy jacket, this gold embroidery on the back. This took a while to sell. I think it's just so specific. It's also super rare. It's not something that you necessarily are searching for. It's not like Academy of Country Music makes a lot of apparel. And I don't know if this was sold commercially. I have a feeling this was a promotional thing, maybe given to Dwight. He did have a ranch in Ventura, and I did find this in Ventura County. And I just couldn't find anything like it. So I feel like this was maybe something they gave out to him, or maybe he never even got it, or something like that. So it could have been Dwight Yoakam's jacket. That's what I'm telling myself. I love Dwight Yoakam. I love his music. I love his acting. So I kind of went back and forth with the buyer on this a little bit, but it was just such a specific piece. Had it around for, probably 6 or 7 months. So I let it go for $48 plus shipping. Next we have this gold and silver necklace, which I got in a lot. It's not really my style of what I normally sell. I don't sell a lot of gold either. So this sold, I think it was on sale for like $31. Very happy to sell it. Next, this super cool 90s bodycon dress. This I sold for $23 plus shipping. Next, I have these beaded kind of heshy earrings, Southwestern. I sold for $21. I thought these would sold for more, but I had them for a while and I finally just lowered the price and they sold. Next, I have this amazing 90s silver dress. I love this dress. I love silver and I love 90s silver clothing. I was sad to see this go. This sold for $48 plus shipping. And I hope whoever gets it loves it because it is an amazing piece. And I believe I found this at Savers in Texas. Next, I have these copper mousse earrings. I sold these just for $18. This was part of that lot of animal jewelry I got. And next I have these really cute yin-yang studs. They're just silver with little yin-yang 90s jewelry, sold for $27 plus shipping. Next, I also got in Big Bear, and it's a little bear vase. This was so cute, so unique, no signature. Sold it for $30 plus shipping, and pretty quick flip. I think that only took a week or two. Next, for $29, I sold these stirrup pants. Stirrup pants I always buy. I'm like, why did I get these? And they always sell. And I'm like, oh, that's why I got them. So be on the lookout for stirrup pants. Next, I have this square dance, kind of cottagecore, country girl, ruffled skirt, and I knew that would sell. And that I got with a bunch that I got at the bins, and I knew it would sell very quickly, and it sold for $34 plus shipping. Next, I have these clip-ons. Clip-ons take forever to sell. Even really cool ones take forever to sell. These are super cool. These were Mexican, these were sign, these were sterling, these were big, these were statement, and they sold for $25, but it took probably 8 or 9 months. Next I have this ghost vest. It's actually the last of the Halloween items I have, although hopefully I'll find some more, and it sold for $25 plus shipping. Next I have this white and black rhinestone necklace, kind of a Y necklace. It sold for $23 plus shipping. Next we're on to my Mercari sales, which have been a little slow, I think just because I've been selling on eBay now too. Everything's spread a little more thin and I don't have as much time to cross post. But I had 4 sales so far in September. First we have this alpaca silver brooch. This is a signed Mexican piece and I just love the kind of celestial moon print on it. And next we have this belt buckle, just a little costume jewelry Southwestern piece, but really cool. It's faux turquoise but it looks really real, and this just sold for $17 plus shipping. Next I have this Lakers t-shirt which I got yesterday and sold yesterday. So this I sold for $23. Everything in Mercari I usually put free shipping just to be competitive. And I could have probably held out for more, but I was really excited to just start moving some stuff because I'm having storage issues, and also because I'd spent a lot at the Savers, so I was happy to kind of start making my money back. Next we have my eBay sales. I'm kind of new selling on eBay. It's probably been 2 months now, so if you have any eBay tips, let me know. The first item I sold for September was this Hawaiian dress. I've had this for a while. It's so cool. It's got amazing sleeves. It's just small. It's an extra small, and specifically it's straight cut, so it's not even like, you know, some of these are extra small, but if it's fit and flare, a few different sizes can wear it. But because the hips and everything is completely narrow, it was a harder sell. So I was very happy to sell it for $29, even though it really is a lovely piece and it's definitely worth more. Finding the right buyer was hard. I probably had that for a year. Next I have this Majori Bear piece, which I bought 3 or 4 pieces by this designer, a San Francisco designer, really big in the late 90s, early 2000s. They just produce really cool mixed metal pieces, and I bought 3 pieces by them, and I think at a flea market. And the first one sold instantly for a decent, flip, and the next 2 just sat. So I was very happy. It's probably been a year, and I finally sold the next piece, and it might be 2 years actually, because I think I photographed this at my old house. So yeah, these sat for a while, so I was happy to finally flip the second. I still have a 3rd piece, and jewelry is easy to store, so I don't mind sitting on jewelry a little longer. Next, I have this Oxnard Strawberry Festival kids t-shirt, super cute, late 70s, early 80s ringer tee. I never want to sell kids t-shirts for that much, just because they don't wear them for that long. It's harder to sell than adult clothing, so I always priced to move. I think I had this at 17 or 18, and I took an offer for 15 plus shipping. Next we have this St. John sportswear. It's a really cool cardigan sweater kind of jacket with this amazing kind of funky print on the back. And I bought this before I even knew St. John's was a collectible thing. I think I've had this probably for a year and a half. I just bought it because I love kind of bold pieces. I kind of knew it was going to sit for a while. I found it at the bins, and I remember almost putting it back and then deciding to get it and then getting home and being excited for it. But it took a long time to sell, and I finally sold it only for $21 plus shipping, but I was happy to sell it at all. Next I have this amazing space dye piece. This sold for $28 plus shipping. I think I had this for $36, and then I lowered it to $30, and I took an offer for $28 plus shipping. Next I have, which I got in the same haul that I got that Oxnard Strawberry t-shirt, this Lake Tahoe t-shirt. Really cool, kind of a cropped thing, geometric print. I took an offer of this for $20. I think I had it for like $28, $29. Next I have this Laura Ashley, really cool kind of gunny sack style, high Victoria color lace thing. It did have a mark in the back. It had kind of a red stain, which I had not tried to get out yet. And so I think I had it for $27, and then I was gonna try to get the stain out. I was maybe gonna raise the price. I got a couple lowball offers for like 15, 16, but somebody offered me 20. I was like, I'm just gonna get this out the door. I don't have to deal with the stain. Next, I have this Acne Studios sweatshirt, which I got at Goodwill. I was really excited about, but the person hasn't paid yet. So I shouldn't even count that as a sale. But if it does sell, I sold that for $45. We'll find out soon. I hate that eBay does that, where people can buy it but not buy it. Yeah. Next, we have this Tory Burch skirt, which I have used to pass on Tory Burch. What was I doing? And then I started watching a lot of YouTube videos of resellers, and I realized I should not be passing on it. So I picked this up, and it sold pretty quickly. I had it up for $64, but I took an offer at $40. Next, we have, also from Big Bear, this goth black lace 70s gown. I sold it for $35. It was in pretty good shape. There was a hook and eye that was maybe missing the other hook, but you didn't really need the hook and eye. And I always pick up like gothy, Victorian type, moody pieces, and they always sell well because I think they really have a loyal fan base that is always there, and they're also great for costume, dress up. And finally, the last thing I sold in the first 2 weeks of September was this Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply sweater. I sold for $29 plus shipping. Vintage Ralph Lauren I don't do great on unless it's the vintage pieces that are specifically kind of hunting or pheasant or duck prints do well, whether it's skirts or sweaters. And I used to do well with the blazers with the crest, but those kind of bottomed out. But I would still pick it up. Do okay with the men's stuff. Not all men's, but most men's stuff I move. And then Denim and Supply, which I don't pick up a lot since it's not vintage, but if it's at the bins, I'll pick it up. Do well with that, or at least sell it for a profit. So this was $29 plus shipping. So that is what I sold in September so far. I'll put my totals down here once I add them up for you. And if you like this video, give it a like, give it a comment, let me know. Maybe I'll do some more what sold. And thanks for watching, and subscribe, and I love you. Okay, bye.